Hey everybody, I'm Skojo, the Herb Advisor. Once again, I have subjected my body to science for you by getting onto a CBD regimen with tinctures this time. We have a few surprises, but stop the presses. I added my 82-year-old mother who has arthritis and type 2 diabetes to the mix. So I'm going to give you the results in 3 episodes. CBD for grannies, CBD for athletes, and of course this week's episode, CBD for overweight middle-aged white guys. Roll it.
I'm Skojo, the Herb Advisor, and this is Cannabis Unknown. In this series, I'm going to explain some of the basic concepts within the cannabis world for those who are new to the plant, clueless about the plant, or seasoned consumers with a mindfulness for their choice making.
Okay, yes, I subjected myself to a CBD regimen. And yes, I subjected my 82-year-old mother to a CBD regimen. But more importantly, I subjected my middle-aged, overweight ass to a CBD regimen, and I'm now going to give you some results with specific dosages. First, the company whose product I tested is called Citizen CBD. I met their founders at a Wick and Mortar Mixer event in Seattle about a year ago. They did not pay me to review their product, they did not put any presuppositions on what I had to say, and they simply provided me with 2 bottles of 300 milligram hemp-based tincture and 2 packages of flavored gummies. So I gave the gummies to my mom and I took the tincture. Let's take a look at the results. First, a little bit about me. I'm a 6'1" male, about 215 pounds. I'm years old. And I'm about 20 pounds over prime weight, so I'm currently in the process of losing that weight, so I'm eating healthy and been hiking a lot more than I did even when I was in Boy Scouts. Now, Citizen CBD has a program on their website, and other vendors may as well, where you get a bottle of 300 milligrams of CBD tincture every month, and it's about $20 a month. That gives you enough CBD to take 10 milligrams or 1 milliliter of CBD per day. First thing I want to do is find out what's the best time to take it. My experience was that first thing in the morning was best. At night was nice for pain-free sleeping, but I liked the way I felt in the morning having a pain-free start to my day. It got me moving a little faster. Response time is generally within minutes. They say that you should put it under your tongue to get a quicker effect, but I didn't know that until about halfway through this regimen, and I was still getting a pretty quick response time, so response time is only about 10 to 15 minutes before you start to feel the benefits. Now, what I did find was that at 10 milligrams a day, for a guy my size, it's the minimum I would want to take. In fact, frankly, if I had the financial means to do so, I would probably take about 20 to 30 milligrams in the morning and about 20 to 30 milligrams at night. Which brings up one of the only real weak points for CBD at the moment is that it's not exactly cheap. Your insurance won't pay for it, so Mr. Sessions is going to have to get off his and get this thing declassified so we can start using it for ourselves and for our children. You can make your own tinctures, and in fact, I may try this purely for the joy of learning, but it's not a super simple process, though there are companies like the Magical Butter Machine that are making things a little bit easier and taking the out of the process. Okay, another consideration when you're going to put this into your diet is, do you use a hemp-based product or a flower-based product? That's where the debate starts to get a little bit heated. Some say that having THC with your CBD helps activate it or gives it what we call the entourage effect and increases its effectiveness. And that's true. If effectiveness is all you're looking for, then add THC to your CBD. But make sure you don't have to go anywhere and you have some snacks on hand. Citizen CBD uses a hemp oil tincture. It tastes literally like just taking a small amount of olive oil and putting it on your tongue. It doesn't taste like candy, obviously, but it's not a flavor that would keep you from being able to take it at all. In fact, I kind of liked it. Now, I just got done saying that CBD isn't as effective without THC, and that's true, but pump the brakes, young Skywalker. Anything over a trace amount of THC, say 2 milligrams or more, and you will feel the THC. For many, that simply isn't an option. I mean, I want my pain relief, but do I really want to go a little high to work or drive the kids to school? Okay, I could go on and on about my CBD regimen and the results, but let's get right to the takeaways. Yes, CBD works for many pain-related issues. Not all, mind you, but many. For me, it's debatable whether it helped for stress or sleep, but it most certainly didn't hurt. 10 milligrams for a daily dose is just fine. If you're a little bigger like I am, you may need more, but either way, keep in mind that CBD dosing is highly individual. So yeah, you're going to need to do your homework. In both cases, for me and my mom, we did have to be careful in the early dosing phase. For my mom, a small dose knocked her on her butt, but once her body got used to it, larger doses were more effective. For me, I needed a huge dose to get the initial feeling of effectiveness, but then I could dose down from there. For me, a daily regimen of 10 milligrams a day is fine, but you might want to keep a separate bottle for individual cases of pain. All right, that's it for CBD for overweight, middle-aged white guys. I want to thank Citizen CBD for the product. Check them out online. Now, I will be traveling over the next couple of weeks, so you won't see an episode from me, but when I come back, I will be reviewing CBD for grannies and CBD for athletes. I'm Scojo the Herb Advisor, the Bill Nye the Science Guy of weed for Cannabis Unknown, power to the flower.